Welcome back, True Seeker. December 13th, 2017. We have another football related death at age 74. Yesterday it was the Bengals co founder, dead at 74. Today, December 13th, it's a former Atlanta Falcon, Tommy Nobis. Again, 74 is a number of killing. All throughout history, people have been murdered by this number, dying 74 days from their birthday, on dates with numerology of 74, at age 74. It's why in 2014 I guaranteed we would see Muhammad Ali die at age 74. Of course, the name Muhammad equals 74 in Gematria, just the same as Masonic, just the same as killing. The word Jewish also equals 74. The reason I bring that point up is because some Jewish people go by the Talmud, where in the Talmud, somebody who's Jewish is permitted to kill somebody who is not Jewish. Because if you're not Jewish, according to the Talmud, you're no different than an animal. The purpose of your existence is to slave and labor so that the Jew doesn't have to work. And for being a goyim, which is the word for a non-Jew, it's okay for Jewish people to beat you, lie to you, even kill you. So, another man dead at 74, and that's not all. He died on a very specific date in regards to Atlanta and the Atlanta Falcons, who he played football with. So his birthday is September 20th. Here he is, Tommy Nobis, born September 20th, 43. With regards to being born in 43, the word killing also has Gematria 43. The word goat has Gematria 43. A lot of goat sacrifice in the Jewish faith. From his birthday, his 74th, to the day he died was 84 days later, or a span of 85 days. And 84 and 85 are both specific numbers to the city of Atlanta and the Atlanta Falcons. So, with regards to 84, let's just start here. Atlanta is on the 84th meridian. And the person who owns the Atlanta Falcons, Arthur Blank, he's a Jesuit. His birthday is September 27th, the same day as the Jesuit order. So not only is he a Jesuit, he has the same birthday as the Jesuit order. The word Jesuit has Gematria of 84. If you write out the Jesuit order, it also equates to 84. The Catholic Church equals 84. The Jesuits, the Masons within the Catholic Church. We have the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, born on a date with 84 numerology. That's December 17th, 1936. Last year, his birthday fell 51 days from Super Bowl 51, and he blessed the Super Bowl. Have you ever seen the Pope bless the Super Bowl before? Think about it. Jesuit Pope. You got the Jesuit-owned Falcons whose colors are red and black. You know, the colors. Those are the colors of the Jesuit order, the same colors the Falcons wear. Important colors to the Catholic Church. But anyway, last year you had the Pope's birthday fall 51 days from Super Bowl 51. He blesses the Super Bowl. Masonry also equals 84. And again, the Jesuits, the Masons within the Catholic Church. United States of America has Gematria of 84. If you just say United States, it equals 40. And remember, 40 is that weird word in English. We spell it without a U. Even though the word 4, the number 4 has a U in it, the word 14 has a U in it, but then when we get to 40, the U is dropped. And this was a decision made by Francis Bacon for the King James Bible. It's a whole other topic, but if you write out 40, the way we spell it without a U, it sums to 84. United States 40, United States of America 84. Atlanta Falcons also have Gematria 40. Last year, Shoddy Lowe died in a car crash at age 40, and I pointed out the day of his death, that it was 137 days from the Super Bowl, which is the 33rd prime number. Atlanta on the 33rd parallel, ATL equals 33. From the beginning of the season, I pointed out that there was a major narrative for the Falcons or Packers to appear in the Super Bowl. Talked about Matt Ryan. Anyway, the day Shoddy Lowe died, I said, remember this, his death syncs perfectly with the Super Bowl and the Atlanta Falcons, and lo and behold, the Falcons ended up in the Super Bowl by the numbers. So, they called this guy Mr. Falcon. notice the emphasis up here, Mr. Falcon. Mr. Falcon equals 44. If you take the numbers that divide into 44, they sum to 84. The word kill also has gematria of 44. Now the next piece is this guy died on his 85th day of being 74 years old, or 84 days after. But as for it being his 85th day, talked about this earlier this year, Atlanta, Georgia equals 85. So does National Football League. Recall, last year, Interstate 85 caught on fire in Atlanta. Massive chunk of freeway fell out. That burning happened 53 days after the Super Bowl ended. I want you to see this. This guy's name, Tommy Nobis, equals 53. His death comes 53 days before the upcoming Super Bowl. 53 men on an NFL roster. Another special number. The word burn equals 53. Interstate 85 burned 53 days after the Super Bowl. You could also say from his death to the Super Bowl is a span of 54 days. And Jesuit order has gematria of 54, so does Freemasonic. Again, the Jesuits, the Masons within the Catholic Church. This man played 11 seasons with the Falcons. He has reduction name gematria of 89, which is the 11th Fibonacci number. Could be coincidental. 11 on 11 in football. As for him being a ritual sacrifice for the upcoming Super Bowl, talked about this earlier this year. Atlanta Falcons played the Packers 239 days after the NFC Championship this season. 239 is the 52nd prime number. Here we are in the year of Super Bowl 52. Minnesota equals 52 that's hosting the Super Bowl. This is why they would sacrifice an Atlanta Falcon, especially in light of the fact that Atlanta was in last year's Super Bowl. So, there it is, Truth Seeker. You know, another murder by numbers, the same familiar numbers. The patterns are always repetitive. And in case you missed what I revealed about the Jesuit order, the man who established the Jesuit order, he died 84 days from his own birthday way back when. And just in case you're new here and thinking this is all bogus, let's just take it there. Ignatius of Loyola is who created the Jesuit order. He was born October 23rd, 1491, died July 31st, 1556. And from his death to his birthday was 84 days. So check this out. We're going to type in dead July 31st, 1556, and then we're going to put in the date October 23rd, 1556. It's this easy to verify this research. Make sure we got it right one more time. July 31st, October 23rd, 1556. He died, here we go, 84 days short. And in the language of gematria, let's just do it one more time so everybody can see it. Using the alphabetic order, which is English ordinal, Jesuit equals 84. Whoops. The Jesuit order in reverse reduction, also 84. And the Jesuits are within the Catholic Church, 84. Pope Francis's birthday is December 17th, 1936. The first openly Jesuit pope. 12 plus 17 is 29, plus 19 is 48, plus 36 more is 84. You know, not arbitrary. So, it's not hard to see what's been going on all throughout history. It's been murder by numbers for a long time. And when you think about it, I just showed you that the person who founded the Jesuits even died by this code. And I've said before, and I'm not saying that this is true of Tommy Nobis, but it does seem that some of these elites who are murdered by the code, it seems that they do it willingly. And the reason I believe this is true, or a possibility, is because this knowledge that we're talking about, Kabbalah, letters and numbers, it's connected to Hermeticism, and in Hermeticism, reincarnation is a major concept. These people are trying to play God, they're trying to connect with God. Perhaps they think by going out by the code it'll bring them back, or perhaps unite them with God. So, And who knows? Maybe they even think by murdering these people, they're doing them a favor. We're talking about psychopaths. We're ruled over by psychopaths. I'm showing you how they're behaving, what they're doing on the daily. There's still questions left to answer. So we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.